Welcome to a mind-bending journey through some of the most astonishing truths about our reality. We often take our senses and perceptions for granted, assuming that what we see, touch, and experience is an accurate representation of the world around us. But what if I told you that our understanding of reality is far stranger and more wondrous than we could ever imagine? Prepare to have your perception of life turned upside down. In this video, we're going to explore 5 mind-blowing truths that will make you question everything you thought you knew about the nature of existence. Let's start with something we experience every single moment of our waking lives: color. We perceive the vibrant hues of a rainbow, the deep blue of the ocean, the lush green of a forest. But here's the mind-blowing part. Those colors don't actually exist out there in the world. Color, as we experience it, is a construct of our brains. It's our brain's way of interpreting different wavelengths of light. When light hits an object, some wavelengths are absorbed and others are reflected. Those reflected wavelengths enter our eyes, where they're detected by specialized cells called photoreceptors. These photoreceptors then send signals to our brain, which interprets those signals as color. Think about that. The redness of an apple, the greenness of grass, the blueness of the sky. These are not inherent properties of the objects themselves, but rather products of our own sensory processing and neural activity. We often think of time as a constant, an unwavering march from the past to the present to the future. But thanks to Albert Einstein and his groundbreaking theory of relativity, we know that time is far more slippery and subjective than we once believed. Einstein showed that time is not absolute but is relative to the observer's frame of reference. This means that time can actually pass at different rates for observers who are moving relative to each other or who are experiencing different gravitational fields. Imagine 2 identical clocks, one here on Earth and the other on a high-speed spaceship traveling close to the speed of light. According to Einstein's theory, time would pass slightly slower for the clock on the spaceship compared to the clock on Earth. It's a mind-bending concept, but it's been experimentally verified. Chapter 3. The illusion of touch. Reach out and touch something. Go ahead, I'll wait. It feels like you're directly contacting that object, right? But here's the catch. You've never actually touched anything in your life. I know it sounds crazy, but stick with me. At the atomic level, the world is made up of mostly empty space. Atoms themselves are mostly empty, with a tiny nucleus at the center surrounded by a cloud of electrons. When you touch an object, what you're actually feeling is the electromagnetic force of repulsion between the electrons in your hand and the electrons in the object. Think of it like 2 magnets with the same poles facing each other. They repel each other without actually making physical contact. The same principle applies to your sense of touch. You're not experiencing direct contact, but rather the invisible force fields of electromagnetism. Chapter 4. The memory paradox, real or imagined. Memories, those cherished recollections of past experiences, form the foundation of our personal identities. But what if I told you that your memories might not be as reliable as you think? Human memory is a fickle thing, prone to errors, distortions, and even outright fabrications. Every time you recall a memory, you're not accessing a pristine recording of the past, but rather reconstructing it from fragments and pieces scattered throughout your brain. This process of reconstruction is heavily influenced by a variety of factors, including your current emotional state, your beliefs, and even suggestions from others. Over time, memories can become distorted, embellished, or even completely fabricated without us even realizing it. Chapter 5. Is this life real? The simulation hypothesis. This last truth takes us into the realm of science fiction, but bear with me because it's a question that has captivated philosophers and scientists alike. What if our reality isn't real at all? What if we're all living in a sophisticated computer simulation? This is the essence of the simulation hypothesis, which proposes that our universe and everything in it is a simulation being run on a super advanced computer. It's a mind-boggling concept, but it's one that some physicists and computer scientists take quite seriously. Think about the exponential progress we've made in computing power and virtual reality technology. It's not inconceivable that an advanced civilization could create a simulation so realistic that its inhabitants would be completely unaware of their true nature. If we are living in a simulation, it raises profound questions about the nature of reality, consciousness, and free will. These 5 mind-bending truths challenge our understanding of reality, but they also open up fascinating possibilities. We've seen that color is a construct of our brains, time is relative, touch is an illusion, memories are fallible, and even the nature of reality itself is up for debate. The world is full of mysteries, and the more we learn, the more we realize how much we don't know. Stay curious and keep questioning the world around you. Don't be afraid to challenge your assumptions and explore new ideas, no matter how strange or counterintuitive they may seem. After all, it's in the pursuit of knowledge and understanding that we truly grow. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing content.